Jack Twell, and I was the writer, producer and director of Last Year. So Last Year is a proof of concept short film which is part of a larger story surrounding 5 college students in Bristol who are all struggling with the pressures of growing up, dealing with a lot of things in their home life, and this film is about their journey from their final year of college to when they've got to go out into the real world. So I had the idea for the film in February 2019 and then started writing the very first draft in February 2020. I was going through a particularly rough time of my life and just wanted to, and I'd been going to the cinema a lot to watch some films that kept me going, kept me inspired, and I went to the cinema and saw 3 films in a day, and it really got me inspired to write something that can make people feel better and more hopeful the way the films I'd watched had made me feel. So that gave me the inspiration and the desire to write something similar to that.
She's too excited to get her in face.
You don't need to understand it. You understood it. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, Karen was like way too far.
Exactly.
Maybe started Karen.
Bro, way too far.
Remember this with the BTS footage? Anytime he's on camera, it's like captioned snack story. As much as now, just because a little bit.
I am Nathan, and I played Dennis. It sounds really mean every time I said it because I joked about it a lot with Jack, but Dennis was just like really a bit of a bitch. Like he just got messed around by everyone because he was too nice, but he had no friends. I remember like Jack was like, "Oh, I thought you were perfect for the role." I was like, "What is that meant to mean?" It's fucking nerve-wracking, like the first like workshops and everything, because I have little to no idea what I'm doing when it comes to acting. And Jack was really nice about it and kept reassuring me that I was like, "Oh, you're doing great." And I was like, whatever that means, because I have no idea what's going on. But it was pretty fun to step in and discover a role that had been set for quite some time, because I knew Jack was really happy to be working on it, and I was just happy to work on it with him in a sense.
Huh?
Look, leave her alone, Ross. Go find yourself.
What? What'd you say? Huh? Get out of here. Rehearsing with the actors was a wonderful experience and really, really useful because it really allowed the actors to get to know their characters, but not just to get to know the script that I'd written, but also then bring their own elements into it. I told them that I welcomed some of their ideas, and they didn't shy away from giving their opinions and wanting to try something different. I was very open to that.
So Ritu, I really fell in love with this character, I think, during the course of rehearsals and actually shooting. She's very sweet, she's shy, and she's just coming to terms with her sexuality. This was one of the first times where I felt really connected to a character, and I feel like I know her inside out, and a lot of that was due to all the work that we did with Delia and Jack. I bonded a lot with Dina, who was playing Ellie. We got on really well, literally from the first moment we met. We just really hit it off, and I think that really helped us while we were acting as well. Because obviously Ellie and Ritu were really close, and I think just the fact that we felt really comfortable around each other just helped us to be able to, be authentic in our acting.
I would describe Claire as quite fiery, strong about her opinions. She can be quite defensive, and from that come across as quite attacking in a way, but at the root of it all, she's very a strong friend and really values her friendship with Megan.
I describe Bryce as not a huge number of redeeming factors, I suppose. He's a bit of an arse. Very sort of nervous guy in himself, which comes out in challenging other people, I suppose. Clings to other people in power, but doesn't really have any in his own right, I suppose. It's quite fun to kind of be a bit of an asshole, but also you kind of find yourself going around saying sorry, feeling a little bit bad about it as well, because it's not at all how anyone like should behave.
Oh, can we please talk?
I have nothing to say to you.
I have everything to say to you.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see you, Meg. And if you value me in any way, you will leave me be.
Ow,
Megan, just stop. Go, please. Don't make me hate you.
That's a physical way of saying, listen, you're in my space.
Exactly.
Get out of it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's nice, yeah.
Because you at least you technically have the comfort of returning to that room with Ritu. Even if it's not a great comfort, it's still something.
So I've kind of got it. So these just like other names initially. So Dennis, Ritu, Ellie, Megan, and Claire. So I got it that Ritu and Ellie and the scene.
I feel like it would, although maybe I'm challenging myself too much, but I would like the challenge of directing that scene first, because it is an intimate scene. It is also a closed set, a tight set.
Yeah.
So it is going to be challenging, but I think it'd be good because it's breaking the ice on so many levels.
Okay, good.
You know, this one's. Yeah, those ones. Thank you. Those look really cute.
Also, keep the earrings for sure. These ones, yeah. I also think keep the rings, they look really good with the outfit.
Yeah, I like that too. I can like.
Oh, we should at least get used to the colder today.
I'll beat into this interaction, beat into this action, and then I'll get coverage at a time.
Yes.
It was quite surreal because I'm not a very confident director. I don't particularly like directing actually. But this is one of those films I just felt like I kind of have to because I've written it, and because it had taken so long to write and to get to this part of filming, I'd done so much pre-production and I didn't quite believe it until it started. But once it started, and once I was in the zone, and because it was a breeze, because I had so much great support from the cast and the crew and my friends, it was a really lovely experience. Stressful at times as always, but in the end, it was so worth everything, and it was a really great experience.
What's that?
Why do you feel me being sad?
And no, it's a video. I don't. Why are you sad?
Anyway, isn't it? Is it?
I've hit my skill level, I think. I think I've hit the point immediately grabbed.
I think probably the hardest scene was walking down the stairs with Nathan, who played Dennis, and having to like dodge the extras on the stairs, Lucy and Tyron. I think like that was very difficult. We had to do it quite like a lot, and then arguing at the bottom with Shanae, who played Megan. I think like doing that over and over again, arguing got like quite heated, but I think it was really enjoyable as well.
What the fuck is your problem, Claire?
All right, Meg, calm down.
Don't tell me to be calm.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me, Claire. You're the one that's blind and ignorant.
Ignorant?
You don't give a shit about anyone but yourself.
Okay, fuck you, Meg. I knew you had issues, but...
Don't you fucking dare.
Or what? What are you gonna do? You know I'm right.
The hardest one was probably the start scene, the opening of I think it's the opening of the whole short film, when me and Ellie had to walk into the house. And it doesn't seem that hard, but we had to do it like a million times because of just like they were trying to work out what they were doing with the camera and what they were doing with the shot. And we had to just keep on doing it over and over and over again. So even though it was like a simple thing we were doing it was quite hard, but yeah.
Maybe when they come through,
Yeah.
where are Ella and
They're
do you know?
literally just behind them.
Where they're at now?
Yeah.
Could they have a moment of like, whatever moment you think? Because this is a really nice moment. And then to be fair, we'll cut when they're walking towards us.
Okay.
38, scene 8, take 1, AFS.
I would like arrive at Jack's house every day and just be like watching like a well-oiled machine, and everything was like really slick. There wasn't like, if one person made a mistake, someone else would cover for them, like in a way that made it seem like it was almost on purpose. It was just like there's no way that I should be involved in a production this big. But it was kind of like, oh, these guys are so cool.
In front of him on the windscreen.
We're doing flag. This area job. We can put on this.
Give us some tape. Where's
I got
my
tape.
No, I need my tape.
Exactly. It's just
Class
national.
photo.
Yeah, well, class photo. Shut the cameras the wrong way around.
Shut up.
I think he might try and come out the car.
Down low.
Put it down low.
Here.
Yeah, maybe let's try it round about there.
I think my experience on set was really enjoyable. Like the crew and Jack made this like atmosphere, like be open to be creative and do what you want with the lines, like having the opportunity in rehearsals to change any words if it didn't feel natural to us. You felt really, really safe, and it was a long shoot. I think one night we were like on set until 3 a.m. But it felt really fun. I mean, it was really, really nice just being in an environment where everyone's there, willing and ready to just make a great film, and I think it turned out really great.
I've worked on student films before, and I just don't, like, this wasn't a student film or a student film. As I said before, everyone kind of knew what they were doing. I've been on professional sets and I've been on student sets, and this was definitely, I think, more of a professional set. Everyone knew what role they had to play, and everyone did it perfectly, so yeah.
It was really cool the way that you guys were able to transform that house, because I went like a few days before just to get a feel for the space and walked around, and when I came back on like actual shoot day, I was like, whoa, this looks so different. The way everything was laid out, like the lights, and just like, I don't know, it was very, I felt very immersed.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. How are you feeling last day?
Oh, excited. A little bit sad.
Yeah, it's like the last day of school, isn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, pretty exhausted, but rap party later.
Rap party.
So that's going to be great.
How are we feeling last day of last year?
Great. Oh shit, it's the last day.
It's the last day.
Mad. Wow. Mad.
Last day of last year.
Peachy.
Peachy. Yeah. That one word to describe it, yeah.
Also peachy, surprisingly. Now you said that, I can't get it out of my head.
One word to describe this whole process. Inspiring for me, actually, because it's just seeing people who go to the same uni as me doing stuff like this. It's like it makes it more of a reality in my head, you know.
It's 8:55, scene 9, take 2.
Like, what's your favourite? What scene are you most looking forward to shooting, unless it's already happened?
Definitely when Kit gets punched in the face.
Oh, that would.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I watched the rehearsals from my window, and I was meant to be working on a different script, and I was just watching it and him falling on the mattress. It's so cool. Can't wait to see it properly.
Rob Kivitz, who was the sound guy, he had just got back from shooting a feature, Tooth Fairy, so he had a bunch of fake teeth that he was just allowed to take with him from set. And he didn't actually know it, but we did have a fight scene, so I walked up to him and was like, oh, we should definitely just rip the shit out of Jack with a fake punch and make it look really real.
We'd kind of hatched this plan to prank Jack, where I'd sort of have this fake tooth in my hand during the scene. We had this tooth, and the idea was that I'd get punched and go backwards and then just not get up and kind of have this fake tooth in my hand and pretend that I'd knocked it out and kind of freak out a little bit.
So we handed Kit, who was playing Bryce, we handed Kit one of the fake teeth and we're like, all right, you're gonna get punched in the face on the second take. You have to just commit as if you just died.
What scene are you most looking forward to shooting?
Getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Of course. What other answer could I give?
You said, Jed? Camera set.
Quiet down. And action.
Shit, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're kidding. Chanel.
So sorry.
Sinead, man.
I'm so sorry. Please don't sue me or anything.
You just got punked!
You guys are
Oh gosh, but I knew everyone was watching me, so I was like, I have to look composed, I have to be okay with this and just say it's all going to be okay. And some people said I looked like I was laughing, so I was not laughing, I was freaking out inside. I had to not look like that. But when it was revealed it was a prank, I was so relieved, kind of annoyed, because it's like that's not funny at the time, but actually it was funny.
Feel free to stay in the room until you have drinks, unless you're not staying for drinks, which I hope you are.
Of
course we are.
That's the next prank. There is no after party.
So yeah, well done guys. Feel free to chill until the party.
Thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm first AD for last year. I think my experience has been really amazing. I think it was more so the people that have made it as amazing as it is. Oh, 100%. Actually, no, I don't even want to be here, to be honest. I have other things to do. No, I'm joking. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be amazing seeing it with everyone. It's going to be my first time seeing it as a final edit. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yes, my name is Ben, or Benjamin Bartlett, and I'm the DP for last year. I'm excited. I was also edited the film. I should have mentioned that. I've edited it and I was the colorist on it, so I've seen it a billion times, and on the small screen as well. So I'm very excited to look at it on the big screen and mainly just see what other people's reactions are and be with other people amongst watching it rather than myself in a dark room at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hi, I'm Sinead, and I played Megan. Me and the character got on really well. The help that was given was amazing, so I managed to play Megan like a lot better.
How do you feel about potentially playing the character again in the potential feature film?
I'm excited. I already read a bit of the script as gassed. If I do get to play the character again, like I would be honoured. Like she's an amazing character, and I enjoyed playing her and studying her like thoroughly.
Why are you here again? I've forgotten. Who's it from? Oh, no. Welcome, all of you, to the premiere of last year. As always, we're always waiting for one more person who's at the bar. So, who is it? Samuel Hogan. But then again, without him, we wouldn't be getting the special bonus we've got after the film. So there will be the film, which is about 16 minutes, and then afterwards there'll be another film, which I'm sure you can guess what it is, but I won't tell you anyway. But yes, thank you so much all for being here. This really makes me very happy.
Made such a fucking mess. Hey, don't say that. I had fun. Really? We should do this again sometime. Just you and me. Really?
Yeah, I'm okay. Look, you or Kevin might want to pick me up. I'm getting really tired. Cheers, man. See you soon.
How do you feel about the possibility of playing the role again in the potential feature film? I'm so up for playing Ritu again. If I got the chance, I would jump on it because, yeah, I have been having a few talks with Jack, and he's been sending over like bits of the script, and I've been helping him. So, yeah, I do feel really invested in this story, and I feel like it would kind of feel a bit weird seeing someone else play Ritu. So, if there's any way, when it does eventually happen, that I can step into the role again, step into that purple cardigan, I will 100% do it.
The opportunity to play Claire in the feature would be absolutely amazing. I think there's so much to explore with the character, her depth, and also her strong views on activism and like climate change, and also her friendship with Megan and Jess could really be like explored further. And I think she has a lot of depth to her. On the surface, she can come across as quite hard-faced, but underneath that, I think she's quite soft and a little bit of a warrior, and I think that will be really interesting to explore.
I mean, I'd do it, but I would be shitting my pants the entire time. I have zero clue if Jack would want me back, but if he would, I would do it in a heartbeat. I loved playing Dennis. It was way more fun than I imagined acting properly would be, and it was just a great like shoot to work on with a like amazing crew, and I'd do it. Yeah, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It was fucking amazing.
The crew I had were generally the best and most supportive. I know a lot of people say that, but I genuinely mean it. I don't have a single bad thing to say. In fact, I just want to keep complimenting them and thanking them for the rest of my life, because not only were they with support the whole way through, but the producers I had, the production manager Lucy Hunter, she was absolutely amazing. She was what kept me going, even in my moments of doubt. I had moments of doubt. Of course, costume set designer Zena, she was brilliant. We worked tirelessly from the very beginning with like getting the right costumes, getting the right feel of the party atmosphere, and when it came to set, she worked on her own mostly. Like, she did have people supporting her, of course, but it was mainly her by herself, and to have set up a room and to have had all these costumes was just absolutely spectacular. DOP Ben Bartlett, he was amazing. He wanted to make it work. He really wanted us to get this job done, and that was really big for me. That was very important. And Sarah, my AD, she's like the best assistant director anyone could ask for. She's so professional. She's so on it that on set it was just a breeze. We're in sync all the time, and that's so important with an AD. All the other ADs as well, Delia Stad, Adam Hitwell, their roles just of support was there the whole way through. All the staff members of Screener and all my year at Screenology who supported me and kept saying they wanted to see the film. I really want to just thank you from the deepest parts of my heart, because it genuinely means so much that people want to be there for me and want to support me regardless of whether they like the film or not. They just wanted me to succeed, and I really felt that throughout, and that really touched me. I will always remember that. I will never take that for granted, and I will be forever grateful, and I hope that this continues, and I hope that I in return can always be there for you guys as well. Thank you.
Camera one, camera two. Camera one,
camera two. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. 3, 2, 1.
BTS! And it's Prime!